Hello my friends, I am Dr. Bree and I have a really cool morning workout for you today that you can do to bring some joy into your life. Now what I'm going to do is actually begin with the explanation for one of the moves called vacuum abs. If you've already watched this explanation and you're ready to actually go to the routine, just look at the timestamp above. But right now I'm going to take a minute to explain how to do this vacuum abs if you've never done it before. So basically, this is a technique that's very similar to the hypopressives technique, which I am not an expert in. However, I do want to point out that I'll put an information button somewhere above to an interview I did with Trista Zinn, who is a hypopressives expert. So this technique is also very similar and really based upon the technique of Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, which are two of the upward locks in yoga. But basically what you're going to do is a technique that helps to strengthen the abs in a new way, and it also helps to open up your ribs, expand your ribs, and it takes pressure off of your pelvic floor. Furthermore, it's also really good for your digestion, and it really needs to be done on an empty stomach, which is why it's so good for a morning routine. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to show you a way that I like to practice it is actually having a countertop, or this is a little like makeshift ballet bar that I have, something like that nearby, or you can also do it with your hands on your thighs. But that, is kind of hard on your quads, and so if you want to hold on to something, that might be a good idea. I like to have a soft bend in my knees and keep my back straight, not rounded like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what this looks like, and then I'm going to walk you through it. I'll do a voiceover as I'm doing it again and again and again, so you can practice it along. But what I'm going to do is just show you first. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so what you do is a full inhale, a full exhale, a false inhale where what's happening is your diaphragm is flattening and that expands your rib cage and it vacuums your abdominals inward, and you hold it, and during that time you could pull your abs in a little bit more and really feel that drawing in, and again that reduction in pressure on the pelvic organs and the pelvic floor. It's like everything is lifting up and pulling in. It's a really great sensation and can be helpful for people with prolapse, and again it's like a nice massage for your digestion, but it really should be done on an empty stomach. And I did have lunch not that long ago, so I'm probably not getting as much out of this as I could if I did it first thing in the morning. So go ahead and follow along with the picture on the screen and the words that you'll hear, and let's do a couple together, and then we'll go through the full routine that you can do every morning, okay? So here we go. Again, hands can also be here if you'd like, or you can just do it standing up, but like I said, a little bend can be helpful. So begin by inhaling deeply through your nose and then exhale strongly, also through your nose or through pursed lips. Contract your abdominal muscles to press as much air as possible out of your lungs. Perform a mock inhalation, so in other words, expand your rib cage like you're going to inhale, but don't actually inhale. This rib expansion creates a vacuum that sucks the abdominal muscles and viscera up and hollows out the belly. If you can, slowly pull in your abs a little bit more toward the spine. Hold and then slowly release the abdominal grip and inhale normally. You're going to do at least 1 or 2 normal breaths between each round. When you're ready, inhale and then exhale. Press all the air out. Do the mock inhalation to expand your rib cage and hollow out your belly. Hold it. Again, only if you can, pull that belly toward the spine a little bit more. And then you're going to release the grip when you need to on the abdominal area and breathe normally. One more, I'll show from the front. Okay, here we go. Okay, so hopefully you have the hang of that, how it's supposed to feel. You can practice it. Of course, if anything makes you feel dizzy or faint, or if you have blood pressure issues, or if for some other reason this doesn't feel like it's right for you at this time, then don't do it. But like I said, it's kind of a fun thing to add to a morning routine just because it is so good for digestion, and it's a really nice way to kind of wake things up and get things moving in the morning. All right, let's go ahead and go on to the routine. All right, we're gonna begin our morning routine with the breath of joy. It's a 3-part inhalation, so your hands go forward, out, and up as you inhale in 3 parts. So it's a little inhale, little inhale, little inhale, and then an exhale all the way as your knees are soft and you lift your pelvic floor and bend forward. That's an exhale. So breathing in 1/3, in another 1/3, in all the way, and then lift your pelvic floor and exhale. Let's do it together. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started 5 times. And carefully come on up. Roll out those shoulders, and let's do 3 of our vacuum breaths. So again, go to a countertop or maybe just on your hands on your thighs, and we breathe in and out. Little release, shake it out, breathe normally, stand up maybe, roll the shoulders, and again, breathe in and out. Okay, bounce it out, roll out the shoulders, shake out the legs one more time, twist it out. So good for your digestion in the morning. Let those hands go. Last time. Bounce it out. This time, heel toe your feet together, lift your pelvic floor, fold forward, and pound out the backs of your legs. Gently pound it out. It feels really good. Your knees can be bent. They don't have to be straight. And just pound it out. Anywhere that feels good. Bringing energy to the body. And bend your knees, round it up, roll out the shoulders, inhale your arms up, exhale your hands at your heart and come down onto your hands and knees. All right, on your hands and knees, take a few minutes just to rock back, just rocking gently back, and try as you rock back to make sure that your shoulder blades stay on your back and your tailbone does not round under like this. So you want your tailbone to be shooting toward the back of the room instead of this. Don't let this happen. Again, it's a straight back, like your spine is sliding in one straight line toward the back of the room. It's a really nice stretch. Your spine is sliding straight back. You should feel it all along the back in a really good way. Especially if you're stiff in the morning, this is going to be really nice for your back. Breathing and breathing. Okay, hold it there. Now roll out your hips, hip circles toward the back of the room. A couple of times each direction. And then from your hands and knees, find that neutral spine. In this position, maybe your hands go in fists if it's too much on the ground. And you're gonna inhale into your belly. So inhale, let your belly expand. Keep your back straight like a tabletop. And exhale, lift your belly button toward the spine. Now, inhale into your chest. Don't let your belly expand. Keep it nice and tight through here. Inhale. And then exhale, pull the belly a little bit closer up toward your spine, but don't let your tailbone tuck under. So flat back, belly button is lifted toward the spine, and hold it. Hold it really strong, and we're gonna go ahead and straighten the right leg out behind us. Nice and long and strong, and in this position, we bring the left arm out in front of us. So hold it, hold it, hold it, like one child is in front of you and one child is behind you. And now 5 times, pull that knee toward the elbow. Really pull your belly button toward your spine as you exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Belly toward the spine as you exhale, inhale, and one more. And there we go. Hands down, roll out those hips again, just a couple of times in each direction. And a few more rocks back. Try not to let that tailbone round under or tuck under. Do it with intention. And now we go on to the other side. So inhale into your belly. Exhale, lift belly button to spine, keeping your back straight and flat. Now inhale into your chest. And then exhale, pull that belly button toward your spine a little bit more. Such a good stabilization move for your body. Left leg straight out behind you. Hold it. We're not trying to get height, we're trying to get length. Hips are square, pointing down toward the floor. Reach that right arm out in front of you. It's like one child is in front of you and one child is behind you, pulling in either direction. Hold it. It's a great way to wake up the back side of the body. And now exhale, belly to spine. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more times. 2. Last time. And down. Tuck your back toes under and come up into a downward dog where your knees are strongly bent. Really pressing back. Fingers are spread wide. And in this position, knees are strongly bent, straight back, tailbone reaching up toward the sky. Feet are a little bit wider. And you're going to strengthen through your core and twist. So your right hand touches the outer left shin. And then come up and exhale and twist the other way. And forward. One more time each side. Twist. And up. And last time, pull belly to spine as you twist. And up. Okay, come on down and cross your feet. And we're gonna move onto our back. I want you to hold on behind your thighs and very carefully roll down. Okay, for this next move, which is really gonna strengthen the deep pelvic floor and deep abs, you're gonna think of a T. So the T goes from your pelvic floor on up and then across your hips. So from hip point to hip point. So the T goes up and then across. I want you to think of drawing that lower part of the T, the stump of the T, drawing it up. So pelvic floor pulling in and up, low abs pulling in. And then the crossways part of the T is your low abs pulling inward this way. So it's a pulling and lifting up and then a pulling in. So think of activating that T strongly. T-zone is activated, belly is pulled toward the spine, low abs are really, really strong so that your low back stays very close to the floor. Do not, in this move, ever let this happen. Try not to let your low back arch off the ground with your back. So that T-zone is really strongly activated, really pulled in. Now what you're gonna do is straighten one leg out. sliding the heel along the ground, and then bring it back in. And now the other side, straighten and pull it back in real slow. Now while you do this, the only thing that should be moving is the legs. So you're not letting your pelvis rock side to side, and you're not letting your low back arch. That T is really strongly pulled in. Now, if this feels like nothing to you, no big deal. Well, first of all, be sure that you're doing it right. Be sure that you're really keeping everything steady. You're not letting your pelvis rock side to side, and you're not letting your back arch off the floor. But if you've got that and you're thinking, I want more, then what you can do is keep the legs, but bring your arms behind you as you bring your leg down, and then back up. And again, slow is actually harder than fast. In this particular move, the slower you go, the more you're going to be getting a full body strengthener, especially your core. And because your T-zone is active, you're getting a pelvic floor workout, because that's the stump of the T, that pulling up of the T starts at your pelvic floor. So you're lifted through the pelvic floor, pulled in through the low abs, and working the entire core. Keep going. Keep breathing. Don't let that low back arch. That lower part of the T, you really feel that pelvic floor lifting, pulling in. Let's do 2 more on each side. One more on each side. You're also stimulating the lymphatic system as you move the arms behind you and over your head. You're getting everything moving and waking up. Good job. Now, let it all go. Twist out the legs from side to side. Maybe draw your feet apart and windshield wiper your hips from side to side. Let it all go. This is also really good for your digestion and for twisting things out, bringing in energy, getting ready to start the day. And last move is we're gonna hold on behind our thighs, and we're going to lift the pelvic floor, so little gentle kegel, and pull in the low abs and exhale as we rock up. So let's roll like a ball a couple of times, and then we'll rock all the way up into a supported boat. So rolling, strong and pulled in through the core. And on this last one, this next one, hold it. Really pulled in through the low abs, everything low is lifted and pulled in. Draw in, holding on behind your thighs. No need to be a hero about this. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And if you want to, release the arms and come back and down. Good job. Let those knees just flop apart and take a moment to just stretch in this butterfly position. We're gonna do 1 twist to end. Twists are really nice to help with digestion and also release the back. So if anything felt funny on your back at all today, this should really help to release that. So let it all go. I like to, again, windshield wiper my legs in this seated position. And for our final twist of the day, what we're gonna do is you can have your right leg forward and your left leg crosses over. This bottom leg can be straight like I'm showing, or if you have more flexibility, you can bend it. So I'm gonna show you with it bent. So this is my left leg. I'm going to lengthen my spine, inhale my right arm up overhead, inhale, and then exhale, twist. Either hold on to the outside of that leg, or you can bring the elbow to the outside of that bent knee. Lengthen through your spine, and exhale, twist. look forward, release that arm. Let's do one little tabletop stretch. So hands are facing forward, inhale your hips up, and then we're gonna move to the other side. And down. Okay, now left leg is forward, right leg crosses over. If you did so on the other side, bend the leg, or if it's too much, keep it straight. So I'm gonna bend it. Just make sure that your sitting bones can be flat on the floor if you do bend that other leg. So now lengthen your spine, inhale, left arm up, exhale, twist around. Do what you did on the other side. So either you're hugging around or your elbow is actually on the outside of your knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release the arm. Let's do one more of those reverse tabletops just because they feel so good. Hands and feet face forward and inhale, lift, 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 lift. This type of extension is really good for opening the heart, for opening the front of the body and bringing energy so you can start your day. And come on down. That's it. So thanks again for being here. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos and check the video notes for information about Kegel Camp. I'm so excited for this. And until next time, remember, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter.